versions here, SQL Server versions, we'll see like different versions of SQL Server. We have in SQL Server, like first time here, SQL Server was introduced first time in 2000, in 1989, first time. First time here, like SQL Server was introduced in the year what? 1989, almost all like 30 years back. Right. So after that, sir, we got various versions are there, sir. 1991, we got 1.1, 93, 95. Like this, sir, different versions are there, sir. Different versions. Right. So that's why, sir, like 2000 version is it, which is a 8.0 version. 2005 is a 9.0 version. Actually, sir, from SQL Server 2005 onwards, most of the clients has started using what? SQL Server 2005 onwards. Why? Because like SQL Server 2005 is very successful version. Very successful version actually. So Microsoft has rewritten the complete software again here with .NET languages. Previously, SQL Server was developed with C, C++ languages. Now, once again, from 2005 onwards, here, Microsoft has redeveloped it with the .NET languages. Okay, right, right. So next, yes, next one, say as we have so different versions are there here. As part of SQL Server, we have different versions are there. But latest version is a 2019 version. 15.0 version is the latest version, which is a 2019 versions here, right? Previously, I also have shown you once we connect to SQL Server, once we log into SQL Server through SSMS, we can check we are working with which version. Okay. Once we connect to SQL Server, we can see which we are working with which version. Generally, say to connect and work with SQL Server, we are using one software, we are using one tool called SSMS. Yeah? SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio. SQL Server Management Studio. I will show you today how to install this, how to install SQL Server in our laptops. I will show you, okay, so that you can start practicing. Right. Yeah. Check here. I'm connecting to SQL Server through SSM. I'm connecting. See it. Let's say I'm connecting to some server, connected successfully. Now, sir, after that, we can start working. That's what tomorrow in the organization already we have seen. Once we enter in the organization, total setup is there with us. Our job is what? To start working with the setup. Okay, that is our job. Yes. So yes, check here. Like we have seen SQL Server 2005 version. It is 2019 version. 2019 versions here. 2005 15.0 is nothing but what? 2019 version. Right. So that is yeah. Right. So in that same yeah, we have seen that we can work with the commands if we want to perform something directly. We can work with the commands here. If I right click on server name, new query. Yeah, we can work with the commands here by using what? New query. So or directly we can perform graphically also here. Most of the tasks we can do what? Graphically also. Yeah, directly. Right. So check that is both the things we can do graphically, we can work. Okay, so as well as here, like by using the commands also we can work here. Yeah, both we can work. Both we can work like that's why depends on like how we need, we can work with here. We have discussed already, like we can check here at the rate version. We are working with which version. Just select the command and execute. It is saying here SQL Server 2019 version. Right, right. That's why remember, just we have to understand to connect and work with SQL Server, we are using this tool called Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. SQL Server Management Studio, this tool we are using here to connect and work with SQL Server. Okay, yes. Yeah, so check here, like that's why to start in installation, to start working with the SQL Server, to start practicing in our laptops here. In general here, like now up to SQL Server 2005 version, we can install SQL Server in one step here, single step. Whereas from 2016 onwards here, it is installation is a two-step process now. From 2016 onwards, installation is a two-step process now. Now remember, first we have to install SQL engine, we have to install. After that, we have to install SSMS. First, we have to install what? SQL engine. After that, here we have to install this SSMS tool. That's why just remember very important point. Whenever we type the command here, once we select and once we execute this command, so immediately remember this SQL Server Management Studio will submit this command in the background here to SQL engine. To SQL engine, that SQL engine will execute this command. Okay, once the command is executed, then we are getting the result back here. Output. That's remember. So that's why whenever we type the command here, important point, don't confuse anything. Whenever we type the command, whenever we execute the command. Okay, so yeah, the command is executed by SSMS or not or not. Just remember, SSMS is what? Just it is a tool. Like we have browser is there, right? Like Internet Explorer, like Firefox, some browsers are there, right? Same thing we have to understand here. SSMS is like a browser. Means what? Through which we can connect and work with the SQL servers here. Through which we can connect and work with SQL Server. Okay, that's remember SSMS is what? Just a tool through which we are connecting and working with SQL Server. Means what? Like SSMS, whenever we run the command here, immediately SSMS will submit this command to SQL engine. In the background, that SQL engine will process the command. Clear, right? So once again, remember this SQL engine is nothing but here collection of services. Actually, yeah, main services are there here. See in SQL Server. SQL Server service is there. SQL Server agent is there. Agent. These are see like main services are there. Just that means what? Whenever we type the command here, once we click on the execute button, remember, immediately this SSMS tool will submit this command to which service? SQL Server service in the background. This SQL Server service will process the command. We are getting the result back. Check here. If I close this SSMS, server is down or server is running? Manoj, if I close SSMS here, what it's meaning? server is down or server is running? Yeah, Arun, yeah, server is running or server is down. If I close SSMS, yes, server is running. See, server is running or not, we have to see this service actually. SQL Server service, we have to see. The SQL Server service is running, then it's meaning that server is running. Already have said this SSMS is like a browser. Means what? I will open some Firefox, I will connect to Gmail, I will start working. If I close Firefox in my laptop, it's not meaning that Gmail server is down. Understood, right? Yes. That is the reason we have to understand here. So SSMS is what? Just it is a tool only through which request is submitted to server. SSMS is just a tool through which the request is submitted to a server. Request is submitted to server is nothing but what? Request is submitted to the service actually, SQL Server service, which is our main service. In the background, this SQL Server service will process the command, we are getting the result back. Clear? All people are confusion is there. Just we have to understand here, SSMS is like a browser. You can open Gmail, Hotmail, anything, right? In the browser, we can work. If you close the browser means what? Just we are disconnecting from Gmail. It's not meaning that Gmail server is down, right? Yes, same thing we have to understand here. SQL Server Management Studio is just a tool through which we can connect to the server. Means server may be there in the same laptop or server may be there somewhere in the network. We can connect here. Server means once again remember service. Server is nothing but what? Our service, SQL Server service. Is clear for all people? Server is running or not, how we know? Server is running or not, we have to understand service is running or not. Okay, if service is running, it's meaning that server is running. Okay, right. Check here, like we can go to see, like don't confuse anything, very simple only. And this is important also. Check here, if I go to services.msc, observe here. Okay, see here, we have SQL Server service is there here, SQL Server. What is our server names here? Mumbai SBI here. Here see, we have one service is there. Yes, check here, SQL Server Mumbai SBI here. This is our main service. So here we can see server is running or not running. Server is running. Yeah, just remember, if I close this SSMS, it's meaning that just we are disconnecting from the server. Disconnecting from the server. It's not meaning that server is down. Understood, right, Manoj? Understood, right, all people? Very simple, already I have said. This is my browser is there. I will connect here Gmail. It's through this browser I am connecting to Gmail. If I click on any button, request is submitted to Gmail server, and tomorrow if I close this browser, it's not meaning that Gmail server is down, right? We are just disconnecting from Gmail. It's meaning. Yes, that's the same thing. Remember. So whenever we close this SSMS, just we are disconnecting from the server. See, server is running or not. We have to check this service. service we have to check whether SQL Server service is running or not. Okay, if SQL Server service is running, it's meaning that server is running. Okay, in brackets here we can see very clearly server name. So here our server name is here Mumbai SBI. We can see here, see Mumbai SBI server name. Okay, that's why remember while installation we have to first install these services here. First means server we have to install, means we have to install the service, then we have to install this tool SSMS, two-step process. Two-step process here means what, tomorrow in your laptop if you want to install SQL Server and if you want to start working with SQL Server, it is a two-step process. Okay, first step is what? SQL Server service we have to install, first step. Then SSMS tool we have to install. After that we can start working. I think it is clear for all people, right, Arun? Manojna, Lalita, I think we have joined today, right? Yeah, hope you are following me, what I am discussing. Manoj? Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, that's remember while installation, yeah, it is a two-step process. Two-step process. First, we have to install the service or engine, SQL engine. Then we have to install what? SSMS. Yeah, Arun, it is clear. Feel free to type if any simple queries are there. No need to worry. Yes. I think Arun yesterday also he has some network problem. Okay, right. So check here. Let's say what I will do now. Let's say what I will do. I will go with the SQL Server installation. Very simple steps are there. Here. Installing SQL Server. Basic installation I will show you now. Later I will show you custom installation, how we'll do in production environment. First I will show you basic installation. Later I will show you what? Custom installation, how we'll do in production servers here. Okay, right, right. So that is like yeah, installation we'll see here. Yeah, so check here like first step one we have seen install SQL Server, or we can say any here all are same SQL engine. Okay, anything both are same. Second step here, step two is what? Install SSMS. After that we can start working with here by using this SSMS. We can connect to this SQL engine. After that we can start working. Understood, right? Yes, yes. Check here like how we are yeah, to start practicing here, just a two-step process. Let's say we'll start installation, SQL Server installation. Just remember in the same machine we can install SQL Server multiple times. Multiple times we can install here SQL Server in same machine. So maximum we can install here 50 times 50. We can install SQL Server what? 50 times 50 at same time. In the same machine, we can install SQL Server 50 times 50. Right. We'll see again in detail in the next classes. Right. Let's see what I will do. Just type here SQL Server 2019. Anything say like in your laptop, if you have Windows 10, generally we have Windows 10 right in our laptops today. Okay, Windows 10, we can install SQL servers here. Okay, tomorrow you try to practice this. I will upload the video, the YouTube. If any doubts are there, you can, while installation, if any doubts are there, you can send me the yeah, WhatsApp message. Okay, so I will connect through Zoom. Same, I will resolve your yeah, any issues are there. Check here, SQL Server 2019. Any version we can install for practicing. 2019 or 2017 or 2016, any version. Once again, remember, in the organization, in the company, we have to work with different versions actually. Okay, so yeah, so one second. Right, check here. Just after searching, click on 2019. Go to try SQL Server 2019. Yeah, SQL Server on premises environment, free trial. See here, free trial. Okay. Yeah, check here. SQL Server 2019 exe file, continue. So here see like 2017, 2016, 2014, any version we can install here. And once again, these are, remember, evaluation editions, which works for 180 days, 6 months free edition. Means what? We can practice all the features. We can practice log shipping, mirroring, always on replication, everything we can practice. Okay, right. Continue. Just type any information. It's not meaning that compulsory you have to use some, yeah, this or that information. Only anything you can type here. Right? Yes. Continue. Yeah, started downloading. Just your installation startup file is downloaded. Click on that file. Yes. Check here. We are going with yeah, first step we are doing. SQL engine I am installing here. First step. Check here. We are getting, sir, which type of installation you want, it is asking. Which type of installation you want, it is asking. Basic installation, custom installation, or you want to download the media. You want to download the media here. Which type of installation you want, it is asking. So first I will show you here, we'll do this basic installation for practice purpose. Later we'll see other types of installation options. First we'll go with what? Basic installation. Okay, right. Right. Check here, like click on this basic installation. Yeah, some licensing terms are there. I accept, I'm saying. Default installation path is there here. C program files, Microsoft SQL servers here. This is a default installation path. Understood, right? So we can change the installation path also, but this is the default installation path. Okay. Okay. I want to continue with the same path. Okay. But remember, in real time, we are not installing SQL Server in C drive. We have to install in other than C drive. It may be D drive or E drive or F drive. Okay, why? Because in C drive already Windows is there, right? OS is there. That's why we should not install SQL Server in C drive. We have to install in other drives here. Why? Because we'll get performance problems, some other problems we'll get if we install in C drive. Okay, right. So just here, like I will go with click on install. So check here how much free space is required. It is saying. So just here two-step process here. Just click on install. First, it will download the software. Once it is downloaded, then it will start installation. Check here. First, it is downloading the package. Yeah, computer is here. A computer restart is required. Please restart your computer and try the basic installation again. It is saying. Okay. But if I restart now, uh, you are disconnected. Again, you have to connect. But we have one solution is there to avoid system restart. We'll try with that solution. Means what? Without restarting the system also, sometimes we can do installation process. Just 1 second. Yes. Yeah, I'm going with basic installation. I accept default path I am taking. Install. We'll see. Downloading install package. It is saying. Check here from SQL Server 2017 onwards. Remember, important point we have to understand. From 2017 onwards, SQL Server works in any platform now. Okay, so not only Windows, it may be Linux or Mac, any platforms here. SQL Server works in what? Any platform now. So here without system, to avoid system restart, what I have done, I will show you again later. In Windows registry, I have deleted one parameter to avoid what? System restart. I will show you that one again. No need to worry. Right. Just here like download was done successfully. Installation is started. Yeah, once this installation process is finished, what is the next step, Manoj? We can start working with SQL Server, or what is the next step? Lalita, what is the next step? After finishing this step, installation, we can start working with SQL Server, or we need to install SSMS next step. Yeah, correct. Yes, yes. So Manoj is saying we need to install SS. Lalita is saying, Asrar is saying. Yes, Janvi, it is correct, right? Yeah, why? Because already we have seen this installation, yes. This installation process will install what? Engine actually, SQL engine or SQL Server service. Then after that, we have to install SSMS as a next step. Then we can start working with SQL Server. Right. Yeah, step by step we'll go. No need to get any confusion. Okay. Yes. Sir. Okay, still takes some 2 minutes time. Okay, almost all completed. So just it is taking, in general, in a fresh machine, remember, it takes 5 to 10 minutes time in a fresh machine. But in my machine already I have installed SQL Server. That's why it takes less time. One question is it? Yeah, correct. Manoj is saying now we are completing first step like SQL Server engine. Second step is SSMS. Yes. Then he is asking, sir, you told from 2017 it works on all OS like Mac, Win. Yes. Before versions are working on Windows only, correct. Windows only. Officially, Microsoft was providing license only on Windows only. Okay, right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's why if any simple doubts are there, we have to, yeah, we have to understand here, like we can use, please type in the chat panel. Okay, any simple doubt is there. Right, check it. Yeah, installation. Yeah, one question is you told 50 times we can install. That will go over override, sir. No. 150 instances we can install with different names, Manoj. So it will not override. So maximum limit is there, but in real time we don't have 50 instances. One, 2 times will install in the same machine. In general, remember whenever we are installing SQL Server one time, we are calling it as one instance. One instance. Okay, instance is nothing but one copy of SQL Server. One copy. Instance is nothing but what? One copy of SQL Server. Right, right. Okay, yeah. So check here like installation is completed successfully. It is saying what is the instance name? Instance name is nothing but what? Server name. MS SQL Server 03 is there here, instance name. Okay, who is the administrator? My name it is showing in the administrators list and some other details it is showing. What features are installed? SQL engine is installed here. 15.0 version is it? 2019 version. What is the server name? MS SQL Server 03. Okay, yes. Now we can click on install SSMS here. Okay, we can download here separately SSMS. We can start installation separately. Understood, right? We can download SSMS. We can start installation now. Right, right. So that is like a, yeah. So after that, sir, yes. So this like installation was done successfully, sir. Okay, installation was done successfully. Now I will click on install SSMS. Once again, remember in one machine, in SSMS is a tool, right? SSMS we can install how many times? Only one time. See this Chrome is there, browser is there. Browser we can install only one time, right? Yes, check here. After that, click here, download SQL Server Management Studio 18.9 is there, one of the latest version, current versions here. 18.9 is there, sir, one of the latest version, current version. SSMS 18.0 version, 9 is there, sir. Right, right. So, okay, yes. Check here, like once the installation is done, right. So, check here. Now, click here. Same thing, it will start downloading. See, almost all 635 MB is there. Once downloaded, we can run the setup. But before running this setup, first we have to close these setups here. We can we can close the setup. Here see I'm getting MS SQL Server 03, but first time in your fresh machine will get MS SQL Server 01. Okay, in your machine first time. I'll close this. Yes. Now once the downloading is done, here almost all half is done. Once it is completed downloading, we can run the setup again. Correct, correct. That's remember we can use this latest SSMS to connect to any server. It may be latest version or lower versions also. With this remember 18.9, 18.9.1 version remember we can connect to any server, maybe of any version. Maybe higher version or lower version, any version we can use here. Means equal and lower versions. Means what till now this is the latest SSMS, right? That's why whatever the versions are there in the market today, we can connect to any versions. Okay, right. Yes, check your download was done successfully. It is saying same thing. Click on yeah, it will open installation wizard. Just 1-2 steps are there. We can install SSMS. After installing SSMS, we can connect and work with SQL servers here. Yeah, check it. Same thing. It is saying that SSMS is currently running. Please close. It is saying. Why? Because already in my laptops here, SQL Server Management Studio already it is run. See, this is already open actually. So I will close this. Okay. Then again I will run the this setups here. One second. One new participant. Yeah, it is. I think hope you are following right. First, I have installed engine, then I am installing the tool SSMS. Just I am going step by step. Don't worry. If any simple confusion is there, please ask immediately. Okay, Right. Take it. This is our SSMS setup. Is it? Run the setup by double clicking. Okay. Yes. Check it. Same thing. Default path it is showing here. C program files Microsoft SQL Server. Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio 18. Very simple steps are there here. Okay. Click on install button. Very simple steps are there. We have to understand. Okay. Right. So same thing, sir, like loading the packages, please wait, it is like after that it will start installation process. Okay, very simple steps are there, sir, to start installation. SQL Server Management Studio installations here. Yes. Right. Sir, this installation is going on. Once installation is done, we can open the SSMS, we can connect to SQL Server, we can start practicing. Very simple steps are there here. Manoj is asking how to know service engine and SSL connected each other. No, we'll see that one. They are, see, by default, they are not connected. We have to connect, right? Same thing. We have to connect to Gmail server. We have to open the Gmail website. We have to connect right through browser. Same thing. After installing SSMS, we have to open SSMS by selecting the server name to which server we have to connect. We can connect. Okay. Yes. If any questions are there, feel free to type, Lalita. If any doubts are there, uh, if something, if you are getting some feeling, anything, you can use private also. Private also option is there. You can privately also, you can send me a message. If any questions are there, if some question is there, I will not repeat the name who is asking the question, but I will repeat the question. I will answer. Okay, no need to worry. Right. Yes. Yeah, anything we can download, no problem. But installation should be done what? First engine should be installed, then SSMS should be installed here. First engine, then SSMS. Okay, yes. No, no, it will take default path, no need to worry. That is what SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server engine is installed in what? Microsoft SQL Server folder. This is installed in Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio folder. Two different folders are created in C program files. Okay, any path, no need to worry. Yes. Right. One question is there like SSMS is a tool through this we can connect to the server or service and we can work with the commands, correct? Right? So we can connect to the server or service. We can work with the commands, yes. Okay, yes. Yeah, correct. Means whenever we type the command in SSMS, once we click on execute button, immediately SSMS will submit the command to which service, SQL Server service in the background. That SQL Server service will process the command. Okay, right. Yes, yes. Check here, almost all done. Once it is done, we can open SSMS like we can start, we can connect to the SQL engine, we can start working. Yes, if any questions are there, feel free to type any, if any simple doubts are there, no need to worry. But because these concepts are important for us, we have to understand compulsory. So after sometime I can come to know that who is following me, who is not following. But I can't change, I can't discuss basic things. Why? Because what is required compulsory we have to discuss. Right. Yes. Check here installation is done successfully. Okay. Right. Installation is done successfully. Now we can connect now. Close this. Type SSMS. Yeah, it will show us SSMS 18.9 something here, which SSMS we have installed. 18.9.1 something here. SSMS tool. Now remember, we can connect through this SSMS. What is our server name? MS SQL Server 03, right? SQL engine name is what? MS SQL Server 03. We can connect to that server. Check here, we can say server name, browse for more, database engine, last one. Actually, in your machine, it will show only one actually. We can, okay, connect here. Here, server name equal to browse for more. Check here, database engine. So this is here, this is our server name. So, okay, understood, right? Connect, connected successfully. Means what? Through this SSMS tool, we have connected successfully. Okay. Now remember, there are no databases, fresh instance it is, only system databases are there, fresh instance it is. We can take new query. We can check here, we are working with the which versions here. So Check here, select @ version. We have seen. See here, right? So we can see here, see 2019 means 15.0 version. Just we have installed. MS SQL Server 03. Clear, right? Yes. Last point we'll see. Even if I go to services.msc, see here. Okay. So SQL Server, check here, SQL Server. In bracket, we have MS SQL Server 03. See here, SQL Server, MS SQL Server 03. So which is running. That's why we are able to connect here, connected successfully. So whenever we type the command, immediately SSMS will submit the command to this service in the background. This service will process the command. We are getting the result back. Okay, right. Let's see what we'll do. We'll conclude the session. So just here once again, we have started with different versions. We have seen our latest version is 2019. After that, we have seen as part of SQL Server installation, it is a two-step process here. One is installing SQL Engine or SQL Server or SQL Engine, and second one is SSMS, right? Two-step process. After that, we have connected, right?